I think I'm up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm looking, I don't see that I'm up, but I'm going to have faith in technology. So anyway, good morning everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning, and because it is a beautiful morning. This is Gary Noland, and just literally leaving my endocrinologist office. And let me say hi to people. Hey, Charlotte, Gexa, how are you? Sherry Short, nice to see y'all. Let me see if I missed anybody. I don't see anybody I missed, so we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what's going on. Number one, holy smokes! My A1C, which is a 3-month blood glucose sugar monitoring situation for being a diabetic, went from 7.6 to 6.5. 6.5. That is amazing. That is absolutely untouchable. That's normal, people. I think literally where they'd like to see people, and I don't think it even happens in America very often, is I think it's 5.8 or whatever it is. And so I was absolutely friggin' blown away by it. That's exactly how long I've been on my HGH. This gel is unbelievable. A lot of people think that HGH and diabetes does not match. And I've read the studies on it, and I can see the logic behind it when it's a full shot of hormone being blasted into your system. But this microdose, I have no other explanation for it. I am so freaking ecstatic about it. I woke up with an 84 this morning, and I'm just kind of, all right, man, I got to go to the doctor. I was absolutely blown away by it. One other thing that snuck up on me that I'm jazzed about is I had very low T. T, for people who don't know what that is testosterone. And my testosterone had dropped to 160 3 months ago. And that is a thing that older men, not necessarily older men anymore, but men have to face. And that is a very, very bad number to have. And mine today is 550. No supplement, people. Zero supplement. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling like I was 40. I'm dead serious about that. The average, they say you want to be in the range of 250 to 1100. Now, I'd love to have that 1100. I think in my prime, I was probably well over that. And so, but who knows? Maybe in a month or two from there, I will be at that 6, 7, 800 range. I am so damn stoked today. Not all the news was good. I had some other things with my tumor that they are what they are, and we're working on it. Looks like another MRI coming up. So thoughts and prayers for me, please. I'd appreciate that. It's not terrible news. It's not what I wanted to hear. So it is what it is. And then I got a bit of a high blood pressure situation, but that could be, and I think personally, that's some of the personal things that I'm going through. I haven't divulged in that, but I just want to let everybody know that, not everything's sunshine and roses, and I'm not going to blow smoke up people's skirts and saying, hey, life is great ever since this. It fixes everything, even turns your cold water into hot. That I'm never going to be. I'm not going to be that type of person. I'm going to let people know exactly what's going on. And so what's going on is 6.5, people. 6.5 on my A1C. That is friggin' amazing. 554 on my testosterone. That is friggin' amazing. I am so damn stoked about it. And I showed her I left her my information on the gel because it was kind of funny. She goes, do you have any information? I go, funny you should say that. I have a card for you right here. And she goes, can I keep that? And I said, absolutely. She's an endocrinologist. She needs to know this stuff because this isn't a blast of somatropin, which is quote unquote HGH, guys. It ain't a full blast. It doesn't go in and just, blast everything with a flood of this hormone. What it does is it minutely increases your benefits on a daily basis. And if you're thinking, God, he's stoked, you damn right I'm stoked. Man, this is great. I have 10% of my pancreas, people. 10%. I should be a friggin' basket case. And I'm not. I'm sitting with a 6.5. I don't know how many people with diabetes who are only shooting one time a day. I just don't know, man. Wow. For me personally, it's a milestone. And then the testosterone, and she kind of goes, well, it could be the HGH, and I'm just smiling because, wow. And the binding units, I'm way above the averages. What they call the sex binding testosterone. I'm way above that, and so I'm so damn stoked about this. It's, you take the good and you take the bad, and you just literally have to, you have to deal with the good and the bad. And I'm going to deal with, I'm getting things off of my plate that aren't going to stress me out as much with the high blood pressure, because the high blood pressure is dangerous. I mean, my systolic is, I think it's 80, 82, which is perfect, but it was going up as it, the top end was 190, and that's not good. And so I have to do something about that. And I think it's the stresses in my daily life, which is amazing because the sugars aren't going up, because that's where that all can come from is, whew, man. But all in all, what a great checkup, guys. She came in with a smile on her face. She goes, "Okay, what you been doing?" And I said, "Well, funny you should ask, Doc." So I'm feeling pretty good today, guys. Yes, only 10%, Don. 90% of my pancreas was cut out 9 years ago. It'll be 9 years ago next month. Actually, cut out was January 5th. Will be 9 years. 9 years ago, I came down with pancreatitis, and I went to the hospital. And for the next 4.5 months, that's where I lived. It was not a good time in my life, yet it was a good time in my life. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about the need for people, supporting other people. This was what my video was all about yesterday, is God, I love good people. I love nurses that wipe your tail in when you can't. They administrate your medicines. They look over the daily orders. They catch all the mistakes that doctors make. I can't tell you how many times, oh, well, you can't have this, you're allergic to that, or you can't have this react with that. These are the nurses. These are the people that step up. And also, those were some of the, like I said, the worst of times and some of the best of times. And I will never forget that. I learned so much about me and so much about my fellow people and fellow man, and how much we need one another, and how much we, literally lean on each other. And it's been a hell of a road for me, and it's going to be a road. But today, I got a 6.5. I haven't had a 6.5 in forever. It just never happens. From the day one that I got checked, I literally got, okay, you're a diabetic. And it's always been over 7.5, 7.9, all the way up to 14 and more on my A1C. At the beginning of this year, it was 14. And so, as you can imagine, 14 is stroke bill, heart attack bill. They cut off extremities. You go blind, all that kind of stuff, to 6.5. And I had that hump 3 months ago I could not get over. And I am over it. And I am so damn stoked about it. Oh my God. Yes, you're right. I'm telling you straight up, people. For a man at 59 years old, without having testosterone shots, to have a 554 testosterone reading, I'm a happy man. My free testosterone good. Like I said, the sex binding testosterone is good. Now, what has changed? What has changed for me? I've been working out solidly for 2 years, and the only thing that I've changed in the last 3 months is somatropin. I have been rubbing that into my skin and letting it sit and letting it go into it. And that's the only thing I'm doing different. Man, can you imagine? Can you imagine what it would do to a fully healthy person? I mean, I'm a sick guy, man. It's I have issues. I've got body parts, man. I don't have a spleen. I should be sick all the time. I don't have a gallbladder. I don't have all that fat. I have to watch how I fat. That's why I'm at 80% keto and 20% very complex carbs, is because all that fat for me has to be dealt with the liver. By the way, my liver enzymes, she goes, holy smokes, it's perfect. My kidney functions perfect. She said, because now being a diabetic, these are the things that you have to really watch out for. The liver enzymes I have to watch out for, because if they go crazy again, I get pancreatitis. I mean, that's that's a telltale that, oh my God, your liver enzymes are off through the roof, and we'll be able to get you in a hospital. But they're perfect. They're perfect. My kidney functions are perfect. That I'll take this. I'll take this checkup, man. Anyway, this is live, and I'm literally sitting outside of my doctor's office, and I'm stoked about that part of it. And of course, again, I got this thing in here that we're dealing with, the meds going up on that. Probably another MRI. That's all that being said. So if you would put me in your thoughts and prayers, I'd appreciate it. And definitely, because I believe in that. I believe that it makes a difference. It absolutely makes a difference in people's lives, and I know it has made a difference in my life. Yeah. Anyway, you're welcome, Dawn. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm so stoked about this. 6.5. Come on, man. And you guys, 554 on the testosterone reading, 59 years old. 59. I am so dang stoked. Man, I thought it was, I knew it was going up. Right? And so that kind of, but 554 without a shot. Guys, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Women, what are you waiting for? This thing is real, man. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's life-changing, guys. Absolutely. I hope everybody does well. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, do what you can, but behave yourselves.